Hello there, this is Craig O'Boyle. Welcome to another edition of the Real Estate Shed Show, taking place in my bike shed where I pursue my passion, mountain biking. This is actually my son's bike. We're doing a little maintenance on his bike for the upcoming spring break. In this episode of the Real Estate Shed Show, my goal today is kind of to talk about some of the public search sites that are out there that everybody's familiar with. Places like Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com. Those places all provide data to the public for real estate and what's available in the market. So what I want to talk about today is really three things. Really what they provide. Two, what are they really in business to do? And then three, can you as a consumer find a better way? So I'll start mostly probably with Zillow. That's probably the biggest monster out there. What they provide to the public is data. They provide access to real estate listings throughout the country, maybe even throughout the world. I haven't checked outside of the United States, but primarily they're giving you information on what's available, what price is there, even stuff that's not on the market. They can give you information about the property, and they have what's called an auto valuation model, or an AVM, which will provide an estimate of what that property is worth in the market. Most realtors, myself included, aren't huge fans of the AVM, or auto valuation model. A lot of them come with what's called a confidence score, which essentially is a score that ranks how confident they are in that value that is being given on that property. Well, let me talk a little bit about valuing property. The way we do it as agents, and I've been doing it for almost 23 years, is simply to take a property, statistically analyze it, and then physically analyze it. Now, an AVM can pull statistics, but what it can't do is it can't do a physical analysis of a property. So what determines the value of a property is things like location, which everybody knows, features and condition, and then really what I would say would be, maybe special characteristics unique to that specific property. Sometimes it's view, sometimes it's an upgrade that has been done, maybe a kitchen or bathroom or something like that. And then you match that up with the statistics around it to come up with a value. And any value should really have a range. It also, a big piece of what's going on is what's happening in the particular market to that property. Is the market receiving a lot of heat, meaning people are coming in, they're selling fast, they're going quick and under multiple offer scenarios or something like that. So auto valuation, it doesn't do that. And I'm starting to see in a hot market, which we are in here in Colorado Springs, I'm actually starting to see the AVMs low. Generally what I've seen over the past is, they're low range to the extreme high range, but they don't pinpoint very well where the property should be priced. So anyway, so they're providing data. Now, what are they really in business to do, these companies? I mean, they're not out there just making money, giving you data. How are they getting paid? Well, Zillow particularly, but a lot of them, their model is actually to make money off of real estate agents. If you go and search a property on Zillow, you might see 3 real estate agents listed that you can contact on that particular property. Then you might at the bottom even see some info, very little info on the agent who actually listed that property. Well, those agents are paying Zillow money for a share of that zip code. So what Zillow is really selling is your data as the consumer to agents. And you might be surprised. I mean, for an agent, a zip code might pay $500 a month just to be a third of the share of that zip code. So you, as the consumer, are actually the commodity for Zillow back to real estate agents. So if you contact and you reach out through that platform, you may end up on kind of a lead list for a broker, and depending on how that broker operates, you might get calls right away and on a regular basis. You might get emails. you might get a lot of stuff, because their goal, if they're going to spend that money, is to convert you into a transaction. And in my opinion, that's what you are. You are now a transaction to them. So the third piece of this is there a better way for you as a home buyer or home shopper out there? In my opinion, yes. The first thing I would recommend the general public to do is to canvass the people they know looking for a referral to a reputable agent. You may be surprised at the reach you have in today's world with social media and everything else. If you just put something out there saying, I'm looking for a good agent, the referrals and the recommendations you get back. Now, my model for the last 23 years has been to work by referral. And in Colorado Springs, we're one of the top agents in the city. I'm not trying to brag, just trying to state a fact. I mean, we definitely are in the top 10%, and we have never paid a third-party aggregator, a data aggregator, for a lead. That's just not our model. Our model has always been to do the best we can for our clients so that they then in turn refer us to people that they know that need help. So it's worked out very well, and I know there's a lot of agents that operate that way. So let's see. Once you're connected with an agent that you referred to, my opinion, the best source for data for you is no longer the public sites. Not that they can't be useful, a good place to start, but your agent should be able to build you a search inside the MLS, which will give you the most accurate and most up-to-date data that is available at any given time. A lot of those sites, I mean, what they're really all, what we call them is an IDX provider, meaning they get their data from either agents or the MLS system. How they handle that when statuses change vary. Some of those sites don't remove them when they go necessarily under contract, so you might be looking on the public sites at some stuff that is not available. So my opinion, one, canvass your network, your social network, your personal networks, your friends and family for a referral of somebody that has helped them in the past, and two, ditch the public sites. Build your search with your agent inside of their MLS system so you can get the most up-to-date data immediately. If you've got any questions about this, feel free to leave a message in the comments. You can always reach out to me. My name is Craig O'Boyle. I own the O'Boyle Real Estate Group here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm happy to refer you to great agents across the country if you need help there as well. I'm a member of what's called the Buffini Network, and that network, I believe, does 1 in every 8 transactions in the United States. It's some of the top people in the United States that actually work very similar to the way I do, where they're not spending money to just get data. So, thanks. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you got hope you have a great day. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks.